A fixed length record has fixed number of fields, each with fixed lengths. In this case, the fields of all records can be stored in the same order consecutively. To find the address of the specified field, the length of the fields preceding that field added to the base address of the record can be used. That is, to find the address of field I, the lengths of fields 1 to I-1 should be added to the record base address B. For example, to find address of field F4 in the figure, L1, L2, and L3 should be added to B. It is worth to note here that for all types of records, information common to all records of a given type are stored in the system catalog. System catalog is description of database contents that a database management system keeps. Note again that having a relational database implies the number of fields in a relation is the same. However, the length of each of the fields might be different. One way to store a variable length record is using delimiters between the fields. In this way, finding a record would need scanning of the record to find the required field. An alternative is to use an space at the beginning of the record to keep an array of offsets for the fields. This can help the direct access to the fields using the offset at the beginning without the need for scanning the whole record. For example, for finding the address of field F4, we can just read the value of the offset array and get the pointer to direct access it. It also makes dealing with the null values easier. This is because we can find out that the same pointers are used for its beginning and its end. A pointer to the end of the record, which might come handy, can be stored in the offset array as well. These enhancements come at the cost of additional space needed for the offset array. While more flexible, handling variable length records may also bring up challenges. A field may grow. To make a space for its growth, we may have to shift the subsequent fields. Fitting a modified record into the space remaining on the page is also a challenge. If a record does not fit into the current page, we can shift it to another page. However, a record may grow so much that it would not fit in any page. In this case, we have to break the record into smaller parts and locate them on different pages, making the necessary chaining between the fields.